Welcome to Daily Bible Benefits. Today is Tuesday, October 17th. On this day in 1931, gangster Al Capone is convicted of tax evasion, signaling the downfall of one of the most notorious criminals of the 1920s and 30s. He was later sentenced to 11 years in federal prison and fined $50,000. Today on the broadcast, I'll be talking about Peter's vision. Acts chapter 10, verses 9 through 33. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour. And he became very hungry, and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance. And he saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the four corners and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of fourfooted beasts on the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean. And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What God hath cleansed, that call not thou common. This was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven. Now while Peter doubted in himself what the vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made enquiry for Simon's house, and stood before the gate. And he called and asked whether Simon, which was surnamed Peter, were lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision, the Spirit said unto him, Behold, 3 men seek thee. Arise therefore, and get thee down, and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them. Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius, and said, Behold, I am he whom ye seek. What is the cause wherefore ye are come? And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feareth God, and of a good report among all the nations of the Jews, was warned from God by a holy angel to send for thee into his house, and to hear words of thee. Then called he them in, and lodged them. And on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him. And the morrow after they entered into Caesarea, Cornelius waited for them, and had called together his kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him, and fell down at his feet, and worshipped him. But Peter took him up, saying, Stand up, I myself also am a man. And as he talked with him, he went in, and found many that were come together. And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company, or come unto one of another nation. But God had showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. Therefore came I unto you without gainsaying, as soon as I was sent for. And I asked therefore for what intent ye have sent for me. And Cornelius said, 4 days ago I was fasting unto the 9th hour, and at the 9th hour I prayed in my house, and behold, a man stood before me in bright clothing, and said, Cornelius, thy prayer is heard, and thy alms are had in remembrance in the sight of God. Send therefore to Joppa, and call hither Simon, whose surname is Peter. He lodged he lodged the house of one Simon a tanner by the seaside, who when he cometh, he shall speak unto thee. And immediately therefore I sent to thee, and thou hast well done that thou art come. Now therefore are we all here present before God, to hear all things that are commanded thee of God. A child's testimony. A little child asked his father, Daddy, is Satan bigger than I am? Yes, he answered. Yes, he answered. Is he bigger than you, Daddy? The father replied, Yes, son, he's bigger than I am. Surprised, the boy blurted out, Is the devil bigger than Jesus? No, not by any long short. David, Jesus is bigger and stronger. The child thought for a while and said, Then I'm not afraid of him because I have Jesus in me. Thank you for tuning in to Daily Bible Benefits. Have a good and godly day.